Hi, it's Rob Moore here, and I'm with my business partner Mark Comer. We co-founded Progressive Property in 2006, and I'm really excited to say that we have a huge cheque to give to Sue Ryder. This is going to Sue Ryder, Thorpe Hall Hospice, and it's been a labour of love raising this large amount of money. Mark and I broke a world record this year, and many of the Progressive community members sponsored us and donated to help us raise this big amount of money. So I'm with Susan as well. Susan, what do you do for Sue Ryder?
I'm the senior sister here at Thorpe Hall. I've worked here for 10 years and lead the nurses and carers to give incredible care to our patients and their families.
Okay, great. And what does Sue Ryder do?
We're a national charity and we have hospices across the country, but also neurological care centres, and we deliver care to any patient with an incurable disease. So they might come in for symptom management and have the pain sorted out or any other symptoms, go home. But then we also have patients come in for end-of-life care.
Lots of people in our community ask me a lot about charity donations and where the money goes. What will this money specifically pay for within Sue Ryder?
Well, your amazing cheque will actually give funding for 3 nurses for a whole year, and also approximately 300 hours of bereavement and family support, so it is just amazing.
And how many people would that help within a year within Sue Ryder?
Well, we can take up to 20 patients at a time, and patients are probably with us for approximately 2 weeks. But we've also got their families as well, so it's not just the patients that we look after, it's the families at the same time.
Sure. Could we have a look around?
Of course you can, we're delighted.
Hi Shelley, I'm Mark. How do you find it here at Thorpe Hall? Now they've got the new extension, you've got your room.
The easiest way I can describe it is it's a 4-star hotel with on-call doctors and nurses, and it's the nicest place I've ever been to.
What's it meant for you in terms of, your time here and your well-being and how you feel? And
it's meant an awful lot to me, for the simple reason that my aim in life at the moment is to be free of pain, and they succeed with that. So you can't ask for anything more, really, can you?
No, that's really special. I know my father was here. He was in the main building about 10 years ago, and it was a massive thing for him. And the way the nurses looked after him, it really made a big difference.
Yeah. Nothing's too much trouble. If they've got things for lunch and they say, what would you like? And say, don't fancy that today. Well, what can we get you? And they'll go and make you something, And I couldn't believe it. I've never been to a place like this before. I've only ever seen hospitals. It's no good hiding behind the curtain. I can still see you, and now you've started me. Serviette from breakfast.
We're now here with Kim, and Sue Ryder's made a huge difference to Kim and her family. And can you explain why Sue Ryder is so close to you?
I can indeed. 15 years ago, my mother-in-law died here, sadly. We had 7 weeks at Thorpe Hall with her. It was like our second home. The nurses and the doctors, the volunteers, the domestic staff, everybody was outstanding. They did become like family friends to us. It was more poignant with my mother-in-law because she was also a midwife here when Thorpe Hall was a midwifery unit. Sadly, 9 years later, my dad was to spend the last 6 days of his life here. When we arrived, it was amazing to see the same doctors, some of the same nurses. The care they gave him was second to none. My dad was a heavy smoker, and when he came in, they covered him in nicotine patches. To my dad, that didn't do anything after being a smoker for so long. What they did was they took the risk, they looked at the risk factors, and Dr. Eric and the most amazing nurse who is still here today, that will remain dear to my heart forever, Liz Pugsley, they moved his bed to the window and let him have a cigarette. That's the extra care they're going to do.
And I believe you're now involved in helping?
Yeah, now I decided, I always wanted to do something for Thorpe Hall, so I decided to come along and volunteer on the wards. Me being me, a little bit too involved, so moved on to fundraising, where I've been working alongside a most amazing team. I didn't realise when my dad was here and my mother-in-law were here as patients what work goes on behind the scenes to keep 20 beds up and running all the time. It is amazing, and the amount of work that we have to do to get that money to keep it is phenomenal, and it is a huge team effort which I'm really proud to be part of as a volunteer.
Well, that's amazing, and I'm looking forward to giving you this so we can keep that going.
Absolutely, but that is an unbelievable amount of money that you've raised, and the difference it's going to make here to help keep this place running is just second to none. I'm sure we can't thank you enough for that.
So we brought the big cheque in because the Telegraph asked us to do this, but this is the real cheque, and I'm really excited, maybe a little bit nervous, but really excited. Here is a cheque for Sue Ryder for £119,332.59 to go and make a difference and help a lot of people.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Rob. This is absolutely awesome. This means so much to us, and this money will fund 3 nurses for a year and 300 hours of family support, including bereavement for children. It costs 2.7 million to run the hospice. Of that, we need to actually fund 1.3 million here ourselves in the local area, from school children, from local residents, supporters, and actually this is 10% of, more or less 10% of what we need to raise. So thank you so much. This money is really incredible and really important to us. So thank you.